I was just saying that I wish you were here.
I wish I was too. How's your family holding up?
Fine. A little bickering. Your dad?
Hoping that this ends soon.
Yeah, well, no matter the situation, it always ends. Whether good or bad, there will be an end to it.
I know. You think we'd be able to move through this phase faster with each wave. Yet here we are with another 3-month quarantine.
Well, it could be 2020. My parents talk about that year all the time.
We are Generation Q for a reason. My dad talks about the 18 months from hell.
Each time the virus comes back, at least it's down to just a 3-month quarantine.
Thank you for the history lesson. It's just that we barely got to spend any time together between the last wave and this one.
Does it seem like someone's just making it up at this point to prove that they have control over us?
I'm not ruling that out. Don't ask my dad, though.
Right. I'm sure the director of the Center for Infectious Disease Eradication would have to take a mainstream approach.
He has to make a big deal out of it each time. It's in his DNA.
True.
Want to see something interesting?
Oh, I like interesting.
Not that interesting, you perv.
Did I say it in a way that wasn't appropriate?
Anyway, I scored this.
Whoa. How'd you get your hands on that?
I shouldn't tell you.
I'm your partner here, your best friend. I'm not going to tell anyone.
You're my partner?
I don't know.
Did your parents ever talk to you about big box stores?
Big box. No? Why?
Apparently, before all purchasing was done online, there were places called department stores. They were huge. One of them was referred to as Wally World.
Well, that sounds fun.
Well, it turns out there's an old abandoned Wally World on Route 122, northeast of the quarantine.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, that and a few other box stores.
Okay. What about it? You didn't go up there, did you?
God, no. Quarantines aren't allowed beyond the city limits. You know that.
Well, it was starting to sound like.
There's this guy, he's a friend of mine. His name is Stefan, and he just started working at the trade faction. They often scavenge at places like Wally World to find gems. He found it.
And then he just gave it to you.
Gave? Well, not exactly. I'm a resourceful person, Dag.
I know that.
So he shows me he got it, trying to impress me.
I don't like where this is going.
What was that?
Uh, what was he doing to impress you?
I just told you. He was showing me this bottle to impress me.
But how did you get it?
I'm resourceful.
That's not an answer.
That's all you need to know, Dag Willikins.
Fine. Have it your way, Mo.
Look, I should go. I need to get some sleep.
Okay. Talking sure does beat selfies, though. Cool story about Stefan. Sort of.
Are you jealous?
I don't know, Mo. Maybe. But it's more because we never got to define us. I mean, we've had our first kiss, but
To be honest, we didn't really define us after that last kiss either.
that last kiss. That was incredible.
There was this moment
There was this moment
where time
where time
stood still.
stood still.
There was this moment.
There was this moment.
Kissed my lips.
I kissed your lips. My breath stank of kosher dill.
Hey, don't ruin my favorite song.
I'm sorry, but it's true.
My heart was exploding out of my chest.
Mine too.
Our faces inched closer together.
Your breath caressed the curves of my face with a comforting warmth. I could look into your eyes for hours.
Our lips pressed together. The warmth of your hand on my face.
What was that warmth? Could have sworn it was sweaty palms. I was so nervous.
Buzzkill.
What?
Never mind.
I was just remarking how intense it was. Come on, we weren't supposed to be outside the city limits. And it was past curfew. I was kissing the. Never mind.
My dad said the all clear was going to be announced at 8 p.m.
I'm not sure the local authorities would have accepted that answer. Just because your dad works for the C.I.D.E, it doesn't mean we wouldn't have gotten in trouble. You and I snuck out of the quarantine area.
I was there. Tolgert Arena.
Another remnant of time gone by.
Told you to meet me on the field where they used to play baseball.
Right. As if I knew what baseball was. You told me to meet you at the small white mark in the ground that looked like a house.
Yup. At 8 p.m.
And I got there on time. Took a while for me to find the white house in the ground with all the grass and weeds.
I might have been a few minutes late.
You were an hour late.
Sure.
Nearly exactly 60 minutes.
It was worth the wait, though, right?
I almost gave up on you, to tell you the truth. Too much anxiety.
But you didn't. Did you?
I couldn't. What are we?
We are two people.
Mo, I'm serious. I think I've fallen.
No. Don't you dare.
Dare what? Talk about my feelings?
This lockdown just started.
I know, it's just that. I'm not your friend, Stefan.
So you are jealous.
Yes, I'm jealous. You scored hand sanitizer, Mo. Which is highly illegal, by the way.
Dag, it's not illegal if we have it. It's illegal if the Outlanders have it.
Which just always seems so weird to me. Why would a cleansing product be illegal?
Well, the way my dad tells it, it's because there were those during the COVID-19 situation of 2020 that didn't heed the warnings. They called themselves the Resistance.
Right? I know that.
Well, after the Great Separation War, people had to make a choice about where they were living. If they chose to live outside the quarantine, then they were on their own. No help from the government, their choice.
Right. I remember that, but why is hand sanitizer illegal for them?
Population control?
Huh. Do you believe that?
Well, I'm not sure. You're supposed to be the one with conspiracy theories.
You like my wall?
Not really. It's messy.
Well, kind of messy, and you like me, don't you?
Sure.
Here's what I really don't get. We trade with them, but using a currency that's electronic and only for the Outlands?
Yeah, I don't understand it either.
I'm sure this is just another conspiracy theory, but it seems that the quarantine, especially the Nashua Quarantine, want to have all the control and reap the benefits as well.
At least this theory is better than that hoax you came up with.
Which one was that again?
The idea that every wave of infectious disease is a hoax or started by the government to prove they can control us.
Well, can you just prove it?
Okay, I can't. But it does seem ludicrous to think that the government needs more control over us. After all, we're inside the walls of the quarantine.
You never know. What are we?
That again. I've got to get some sleep.
Okay.
What do you want me to say?
I don't know. Give me some hope.
Yeah, I'm sure we all could use a little hope.
I mean, only if you truly mean whatever it is you're about to say.
You see anything?
My flowers. You still have those.
I do. And they're doing just fine. Just like me and you.
That's my hope.
Seriously, what do you want to hear?
Your truest feelings.
It's going to be a long 3 months, Dag. That's my truest feelings. It shouldn't be my job to give you hope.
I'm sorry, I'm just hoping that maybe I'm more than another Stefan to you.
You are.
Mo, you're the light in my sea of darkness. You keep me afloat.
That's very sweet.
Thank you. I came up with that.
It's just not me. You were very sweet. Dag, it's one of my favorite things about you. Every time you're sweet, it reminds me of your kisses.
And
And Dag, when my mom died 3 years ago, I learned that hope isn't all that it's cracked up to be.
Mo, I'm sorry.
Actually, you're selfish.
Whoa, wait. What?
You're selfish. Hope isn't something I should be handing out. Not a responsibility I want. Hope is a 50-50 proposition at best, and most of the time it's not dead even. It's just you against the mounting uncertainty.
Look, I'm sorry for bringing it up.
Just don't.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I was being selfish. You're right.
My mom is a great example of what happens when hope loses.
I know.
She didn't have to die.
I know, Mo.
She didn't have to die.
I get that.
Dag. She didn't have to die. She was trying to help them.
I remember.
She was trying to give them hope when the worst strain since 2023 hit.
I'm sorry.
Stop saying that.
Okay.
She was just trying to help. During the ensuing panic, she was overtaken by a horde of sick people. And her protective gear was damaged. She was just trying to help.
I know.
Give them hope. You know that maybe someday they could be integrated into our society again.
No more hope talk. Got it.
Right. No more hope talk.
Sorry I upset you. I should let you go.
Yeah. Good night, Dag.
Yeah. Good night, Mo.
Talk to you tomorrow?
Really?
Yeah. You know me. Once I sleep on something, it's over. I'll have moved on.
Well, I'm not sure if that's reassuring or if it's the end, but I'll take watch and see approach.
Well, it's meant to be reassuring.
Okay, cool.
Oh, and Dag,
Yeah?
I do love you.
You do.
Since that first kiss, it's true.
Mo, I love you.
Do you feel better?
If it was real,
Yeah, it was real.
prove it.
Already did. Two people can't kiss the way we do and not be in love, silly boy.
Good point. Sweet dreams, my love.
Don't push it.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
And stop saying sorry.
Of course.
No one ever romantically loves a puppy.
Hmm?
Good night.
Oh, uh, good night.
You are the light in my overwhelming sea of demons deck.